undefeated champion, AJ Anthony Joshua. Let's have everyone seated at this time, ladies and gentlemen.
We like to see, everyone loves to see heavyweights and they love to see knockouts, and they got the right man on the card for this job. I'm definitely coming to do what I do best. You know, it's something that's God-given. It's something that I don't have to pressure myself do or others apply pressure on to me. It's something that comes naturally, and I'm coming to do it again this time around as well. So, like Shelly told you, like I always say, don't blink, baby. Bam, good night.
And that's a very tough fight for Deontay Wilder, who is one of the most exciting heavyweights on the planet. For AJ, the run has been incredible. The journey has been incredible, from winning Olympic gold, from winning the World Heavyweight Championship in his 16th fight, the run that he's been on. You know, Dominic Brazil, Eric Molina, Vladimir Klitschko, Carlos Takam unifying against Joseph Parker in a great fight as well, Alexander Povetkin, Andy Ruiz, Kubrat Pulev, Alexander Usyk, many times all around the world. And just to close with the main event, the star of the show, AJ, ready to fight on Saturday night. Not too many words, but I know you're looking to do a demolition job on this man come the weekend.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks to everyone for turning up today. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm looking to do a good job. What more can I say? I will do a good job.
The analysis of you comes with a territory. Every line that comes out your mouth, someone said he looks tense. I mean, I've never actually seen you more relaxed.
I'm here to fight. I'm not here to party and get caught up in the glitz and glam. I want to fight. I want to perform well. Put that pressure on myself. Of course I'm tense because I want to perform. I want to win. I got that urge to win.
Tensions erupted during a press conference when Deontay Wilder suddenly hurled a chair in the direction of Anthony Joshua during an intense stare-down. What began as a typical face-off quickly spiraled out of control as both fighters let their emotions take over. Security immediately stepped in to contain the situation, but it was clear their rivalry had escalated into something far more serious than standard pre-fight hype. This had become deeply personal.
Ran from you, and you're going to take it out on him for running from you. Tell us a little bit more about that. You really think he didn't want to fight you once upon a time?
Yeah, I truly believe he ran from me. You know, I've heard that he said that he's confident that he's gonna knock me out, but I kind of hard to believe, because how can you have confidence in yourself as a challenger and you didn't have confidence in yourself as a champion? It's kind of backwards to me, but whatever flows his boat. We'll see what happens on Saturday night. I can't wait to look. I'm looking forward to sharing the ring with
Frank Warren emphasizes the genuine stakes both fighters are carrying into this matchup. According to him, each man believes strongly in his own ability. But given where they are in their careers, a single defeat could have lasting consequences. It's not enough to simply come out on top. They're expected to dominate, which only intensifies the pressure surrounding this already heated rivalry.
He's genuinely, I've spoken to him, he genuinely thinks he can win this Otto, and AJ can't afford to lose it and wants to stay at the top on the top table. This is fights that he's got to win, and he's got to win them in style. It's going to be an exciting fight, there's no doubt about that. I think it will be exciting.
Joshua makes it clear that his focus is entirely on the fight ahead. He shuts out distractions and keeps his attention fixed on delivering his best performance. In a matchup filled with this much tension, maintaining that level of mental control is crucial, especially as emotions outside the ring continue to run high.
Everybody talking about the bigger fights. I know the focus is Saturday, but so refreshing to have a man talking
Pure focus on Saturday
and making sure you're focused. He's making sure you're dialed in for Saturday night.
Yeah, pure focus on Saturday. That's where my heart, my soul, every cell in my body is at.
Deontay Wilder sends a forceful warning, stressing that he sees raw power as the key factor in this matchup. His statement reflects absolute belief in his ability to end the fight with a knockout, making it clear he intends to stop Anthony Joshua in dominant fashion.
Power stronger is in you or I, but know that I'm coming to knock you out. I want to stand over your body as I knock you out and yell, "Bomb Squad!" I'll see you soon.
Anthony Joshua states that maintaining concentration comes naturally to him, and he's completely dedicated to his training and preparation. He views this bout as a defining moment in his career, where the result will have a major impact on what comes next.
Is it hard to stay focused, or do you find it easy with how long you've been in the game for?
Well, for me personally, it's not hard to stay focused at all. I'm fully locked in. I made a commitment in my life to stay locked in. And my main focus is on Otto Wallen now, and I'm going to perform, I'm going to do my job. I can definitely window shop. I know where I'm going in my life, but I've also got to stay. This is the checkpoint, and if I don't get past this, there is no future.
Johnny Nelson points out how intense the mental battle between these fighters has become. He notes that while psychological tactics are common in boxing, crossing personal boundaries can trigger emotional responses that may directly influence how a fighter performs once the action begins.
He may apologise and say, look, I went too far, I shouldn't have said that. But he needed to get a response from Anthony Joshua and get him into a certain mindset.
Carl Frock gives a candid and serious take on the potential clash, questioning whether Anthony Joshua truly has complete belief in his ability to win, while pointing out that the biggest threat comes from Deontay Wilder's devastating right hand, which has finished many top-level opponents. He explains that from a neutral perspective, one perfectly landed shot could instantly decide the fight, highlighting the extreme danger involved, and adds that Joshua must enter with total confidence because any hesitation against a puncher like Wilder could prove costly, making it clear that in a contest like this, mental belief is just as critical as physical skill, while still expressing doubt about whether Joshua is fully convinced he can overcome Wilder.
I don't know if AJ believes he can beat Deontay. Well, maybe he does, maybe he wants to come back, maybe he wants to fight again, but what happens in that fight? Anthony Joshua in one corner, Deontay Wilder in the other corner, they come together in the centre of the ring. What happens? I honestly can't say what happens. I think if Deontay Wilder throws a couple of meaningful right hands and connects on AJ's chin, then the fight's over. AJ will be knocked out.
Max Kellerman explains that while Anthony Joshua already earns big without major risks, facing Deontay Wilder is a dangerous gamble due to his knockout power, making this a clear high-risk, high-reward fight.
$1 a fight fighting anyone in front of 70 to 100,000 fans in England. Why make $50 million to fight a guy who might beat him, right? Wilder really can beat any. He has chances against anyone because Fury's right. He's one of the great all-time punchers with the right hand. So there's no financial incentive for Joshua.
Max Kellerman says Anthony Joshua already makes huge money with low risk, but fighting Deontay Wilder is a dangerous gamble because of his knockout power, turning it into a classic high-risk, high-reward matchup.
Deontay Wilder knows how to sell a fight, and he's already called out Joshua. That's a big fight. I mean, like I said, I'd love to see him walk away from the sport. Wilder, I'd like to see him say, you know what, I've had enough, but he's already got his eyes on the next one, potentially a fight with Joshua. It's not a good fight to take. It's not a good fight to take. You know, Joshua's a big, meaty guy. Joshua's right hand's like probably the hardest. He's probably the hardest punching heavyweight right now. For me, personally, I think he hits harder than Wilder.
Frank Warren pushes back against the ongoing criticism and debate, calling it unnecessary outside noise. He insists that the outcome in question was already decided fairly and shouldn't be relitigated or complicated further. From a promotional perspective, his reaction reflects just how emotionally heated the buildup has become, with even seasoned boxing figures getting pulled into the controversy, showing the level of attention and tension this rivalry continues to generate.
When Deontay Wilder walked from the ring, AJ was stood there looking a bit weird and a bit like confused, like, am I going to do anything? Am I not going to do anything? And Wilder, I think, said, let's do it next. Let's do it. Let's get it on. And AJ just sort of, he didn't say much. I think he might have said, you don't want this or something to them lines, but never really tried to get the fight going. I think AJ's got this thing in his head where I don't think he's sure of himself. If he thinks about fighting Deontay Wilder, does he believe he can actually...
Carl Frock suggests there could be some reluctance in accepting a fight with Deontay Wilder, noting that Wilder appeared more forceful and eager while Anthony Joshua seemed comparatively cautious. He raises the psychological issue of self-belief at the highest level, emphasizing that even a brief moment of hesitation can be dangerous against a puncher who only needs one opening. This adds extra pressure on Joshua, where confidence and certainty become just as crucial as physical readiness in a high-stakes encounter.